Hello dear Virgo, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 25th, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. You're probably going through a time where you think you're missing out on the good things happening in the world or around you. Remind yourself that you're surrounded by other people. Don't close yourself off, believing you're the only one with problems or going through a difficult situation. Don't compare your problems with those of others, but try to find solutions and lend a hand to those who seem lost. Today is a day to share with those you love. If you're committed, let the person at your side know that you're there for them when they need you. At work, you won't have any major difficulties today. What's certain is that you'll have to pay close attention to what you're doing to avoid making mistakes that could lead you to having to do the entire task over again. Important opportunities may be right in front of you, but you're not seeing them because you're preoccupied with other matters and have chosen to rest too much at times when you don't need to. You'll have to work twice as hard this day, as you didn't know how to properly calculate the deadlines for a project you had pending some time ago. An unscheduled trip could happen today. It won't be a pleasure, but rather an obligation imposed by others. Try to enjoy this situation as much as possible. A friend will give you advice regarding your health and recommend a treatment they've followed that has worked for them. Be careful with such a recommendation, as all bodies are different, it may not be good for you. Possible hip and limb pain. If the pain persists, consult a specialist. It's not good to always think that people have animosity toward you, this is likely just in your imagination. If someone comments about this, it will always be about the negative attitude you're currently having. Changing your attitude towards certain people always carries risks, because many are likely to wonder if something bad is happening to you, but sometimes it's necessary, especially when those people aren't giving you anything good. Virgo will have a rather exhausting day, so it's very likely that you'll need to be very attentive to the tasks you need to complete, without losing sight of the objectives you were assigned days ago. Don't ask for favors if you're not going to return the favor later. It's better to try to solve things yourself today. Don't let someone who owes you something not pay you back. Virgo knows that things aren't always easy, so everything may be a little complicated for you today, especially because the things you want aren't coming easily, and that can always be a bit difficult when we're impatient. Virgo's heart isn't feeling very well today, and that could be a problem for him, as he knows that many things in his life aren't working out the way he wants. Therefore, it could be a bit difficult for Virgo to think about loving again. Work is great, but you must learn to let go of certain responsibilities you've given yourself and that have nothing to do with your ability or work skills. You're just doing it to make a good impression. It's not necessary. Don't despair when things take a while. If you've truly been a little out of shape when it comes to patience, it's better to cultivate it today. It's time to have fun again. Virgo is too focused on his obligations, and you're leaving little time for leisure time and spending time with others. Start making small changes in your daily routine. You could be experiencing a certain monotony in your life, and that's never good. You need to give your relationship a little more passion, and you know it well. You're falling a little short on this matter. If, on the other hand, it's your partner who has closed the doors or stopped spending intimate time with you, today you should have a serious conversation about this topic. Remember that a relationship without passion is like just another friendship, and that's not the idea of loving as a couple. A new beginning could happen for a broken friendship today. Don't let yourselves be separated again. If you're in charge of a group of people at work, one of your team members will have a serious problem, so you must show understanding for their situation. Looking in the mirror and beginning to believe that life has given you good things is extremely necessary when we feel lost. It's much better if, instead of looking at your reflection, you decide to take a journey within yourself. This is precisely what will happen to you today. A situation will trigger this desire to analyze what you have achieved during your time in this world. Don't take this lightly, as this process could lead to very good lessons that will help you on your path to achieving your goals. A tiring day for those who have to complete tasks behind them. You'll probably have trouble sleeping at night. A person who wants your attention will be very present today. Don't snub them. No matter how much they sometimes try your patience, you could regret it if you lose them. Failures exist in life to make good things look positive, so you really have to put in a lot of effort. It's not good to decide that things are bad just because you don't have the time to do the positive things. There are times for everything in life. Love shouldn't be a priority for singles right now, there's plenty to do elsewhere. If you're in a good relationship, then the time has come to realize that you can do whatever you want within your relationship, but always with great respect. The money you've been saving up to this point can help make things much better for your work. You have a lot to do this afternoon, so today you'll need to get organized to get everything done. Chili peppers and onions are a good source of vitamins and help prevent colds. Use them in your meals. It's best to remain silent when faced with the question your partner is about to ask you. It's one of those questions whose answers, whatever they may be, hurt or seem too cynical, and therefore can't be answered with words. A question so close to the heart and to what you feel can only be answered with actions and deeds. Be careful with the questions that the person you're interested in asks you, because they're tricky. It's not what the question apparently implies, but what the possible answers reveal about your personality. They're testing you, and that's what matters, because if they're trying to determine who you are, it's because they're interested in you. Don't waste time with magic solutions. The only way to preserve your well-being and health is with effort and dedication, with an open mind and body. Stop buying into false ideas from improvised gurus. What you expect to feel better, only you can give yourself. There are certain aspects of your way of working that are seductive and irreplaceable. These are the ones you should encourage, as they are the reason people hire you, trust you, and choose you over others. Part of this is the care you take when doing something. If you give in to haste and pressure, you'll lose that edge. It's not yet time to go crazy and become irresponsible. You must be aware that this is a time for working and achieving your goals. You have a good team, so contribute your knowledge and experience. If you're just starting a job, be respectful and try to learn from your superiors. Regarding your studies, get back on track and put aside the parties and nights out for a while. You're in a period in which you should focus more on what will help you achieve your dreams. Trust your friends, because they want the best for you. Don't fail to follow the good advice that a loved one will give you today. Take advantage of this time and spend time with the person you love. It will be a good day for both of you if you choose. It's time to make important decisions in your relationship. Your relationship may be going through a difficult time due to constant arguments, so it's extremely necessary to have a serious conversation with that person. If you can't resolve the issue, perhaps it's time to consider taking different paths. For those seeking love, it's looking complicated and may take a little longer to arrive. You've made bad decisions and left people who were worth it for others who didn't have much to do with you, but soon someone new will arrive who will dazzle you. If you feel like you're going through a difficult time at work, this is because the place where you work is going through changes that have nothing to do with you. Start looking for a new place to be with greater security and without fear of losing your job. Love will bring surprises in a while. It's not yet time to meet someone. If you're looking for a partner, it will soon arrive, and it will be everything you were hoping for. The fact that you no longer want to remember the past or dwell on what happened before in your life has brought you great benefits, not only for you, but also for the person at your side. A new person could come into your life today. You'll be smitten with them from the very first moment. Try to get to know them no matter what. You'll have a good opportunity if you play your cards right. A very good time for the people around you. You'll likely have very good news when you get home, as everyone is doing very well and had a good day. Celebrate this with them. These are the people you love most in the whole world. Virgo is hurting a lot today. If you need to see that life is much more for you, then you need to stop complaining. Pain is temporary, and things will get better as life progresses. If you can be better, then you have to work on it. For Virgo, it's always annoying when someone tries to change them, so today, you need to have a much more honest conversation with your partner and stop saying things you think might help them change their suspicious attitude toward you, Virgo. You need to let the things you're currently experiencing at work help you see life from a much broader perspective. This way, you'll discover more hidden talents within yourself, Virgo, which you could use to improve your income. You need to stay away from vices, at least for a while. If there's truly something that others consider a vice and it makes you happy, at least try to limit its consumption. It's time to reflect and think about the things that are happening in your life. You need to distance yourself from what's hurting you and holding you back from progressing right now. A mature woman will make a complaint today. It will have something to do with the time that has passed since you were last seen. It could be your mother, if you still have her with you. Don't let any more time pass and pay her a visit. You have to value your family and the values they instilled in you since you were little. You are a good person. You just need to remember that there are many people who are proud of you. Start doing them justice. You have a way of seeing the world that has captivated someone, and they want to get closer to you. Don't close the door on them. This could be a beautiful relationship you two will form. Those in school or training will have to unleash their rebellious spirit, as their ability to fight for their ideas will be put into play during the day. This will also be part of their evaluation as future professionals. Don't hesitate to argue your opinions. If you lose, accept defeat. A loved one may be facing a health issue that you will have to face with great courage and strength. Don't stop caring for them and helping them in any way you can. Possible muscle pain by the end of the day, you should exercise more. Work is going well, but there could be a conflict of opinions with a colleague. This won't last long, but it will help generate better work. You have someone in your life who is willing to do anything for you. Realize that and thank them in the same way. Don't lose your bearings in your relationship. If Virgo has the option to make things better right now, they just need to do a little more. Remember very well that things always improve when we truly have the intelligence necessary for everything to grow, and our path is truly important. The path you've had to take in love will be somewhat dangerous, so do your part to make everything much better in matters of the heart, dear Virgo. You're not always right, especially in love. The need to experiment because we have a lot to prove to others to keep our job may seem a little complicated or sometimes a bit of a sellout in the eyes of others, but because of that, it will be very necessary for you to let everything improve along your path. This will already be a very good time for your health. For now, you may have some ailments, but the first moment is the one you should take care of. Today's astral biorhythm. Sexual energy level, strong. Cosmic dynamics, an inspiration or hunch that will tell you what you should do at any given moment. Dangerous tendency, forgetting an important appointment because you're preoccupied with less important matters. What to avoid, rushing into a matter that requires more time. Relationship prediction. Things will go very well today if your partner is an earth or water sign, especially Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, and Pisces, which is your opposite. The most tense relationship. Tensions may arise with air signs like Aquarius and also with Aries, the fire element. Current compatibility. You are in a harmonious tone with the other earth and water elements. The best compatibility is with Capricorn and Cancer. Lucky number, 58. Try to use it wherever you can and take advantage of it because it will be with you today. Your lucky color, red. Try to wear a garment or accessory that includes this color. Universal number, 6 in numerology. All numbers are reduced to single digits based on the above. These are your most auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adjusted to your national time zone. 3:15 a.m. 6:35 p.m. 8:40 p.m. The lucky numbers are 4, 14, 22, and 36. You probably feel like your life is at its best. If so, you're right. If you think you're missing some pieces to make a good connection, then you should look for the answers to the questions that are forming in your mind. Take a close look at the fundamental aspects of your life. Love will be important at this time, and if you're single, it's a good time to start looking for love. Although the person you'll be with will arrive alone, it never hurts to lend a hand to fate by meeting new people and always showing your willingness to meet someone. Possible eye pain or discomfort. Use eye drops to lubricate them. If the discomfort persists, you can see a specialist. If everything feels okay, avoid spending too much time in front of the computer so your eyes don't tire. It's not yet time to take that trip you've been dreaming about for some time. You have responsibilities and commitments to fulfill where you live. It's better to wait until you save up a little more money and finish what you've set out to do. Don't leave things halfway. A woman is looking for your services. It could be a good opportunity to generate extra income and get a good recommendation to generate other clients. If you still have your parents, it's time to talk to them about an important issue you've been meaning to discuss for a while. They will listen and support you. You have to decide between the people you've been meeting. Don't play with other people's feelings. You don't want them to do the same to you. If you're in a relationship, it's time to improve the things you share. Don't be afraid to spend a little to improve your home and buy things you need. It's time to start thinking about those people who have passed through your life and who have already passed away. Remember that it's always good to remember the lessons taught to us by those who are no longer with us. Honor their memory by adopting new ways of life that help you get closer to the greatness of soul they taught you to seek. You should start spending more time with your loved ones on your days off. It's necessary for everyone. Consume more fiber in your diet. You're not incorporating these foods, and you need them. Don't make the person next to you feel the weight of your bad decisions in other aspects of your life. They're not to blame for what happens to you, and you need to be a little more attentive to the feelings your actions sometimes provoke in the person you love. Instead, try to resolve some of your internal conflicts. Virgo will discover something important for their life today. Someone is thinking of doing something very good for you, and that will give you a new lease on life, something you've really wanted to discover for a long time. There are people who are worth it, Virgo. Trust them more. Love shouldn't be used as a defense against everything. You have things to fix within yourself, and if the person at your side tells you so, you can't let the desire to be loved just as you are, without needing to improve, come from you. So, don't say that today. Faced with a fight at work today, you'll have to make certain decisions that will help you see everything as a problem that doesn't belong to you, Virgo. If you go back to doing things you didn't want to do out of a desire to improve your life, not only will you be contradicting your own plans and desires, but you'll also be breaking your beliefs. A very good day for Virgo. You're starting to listen to your inner voice a little more, and that's always very positive. You need this, as you're probably going through a difficult time at work. Listening to what you want and what you have inside is always helpful in solving any situation you may face. You may discover that you've always had all the answers inside. You were just closing your senses too much and didn't dare to see yourself well. You need to start making positive changes in your lifestyle. Exercise, eat healthy, drink water, and consume more organic food. Someone who is thinking about you will pay you a visit today. It will be a very good thing, only if you let yourself be loved and appreciate what that person is doing for you. Good news about your finances will brighten your day. You need to start making important decisions about your studies. It's time to make a choice that will bring you happiness and personal satisfaction. You are beginning to stagnate at work, which causes you to feel very insecure about your future. Don't let this happen to you. Look for options where you can shine more, or within the same place. Make sure you do a better job by seeking out new ideas and projecting new ways of working. A very close friend will give you invaluable advice on a subject you've been struggling with. A possible bad evaluation will occur today, so you should pay attention to the signs and try to turn this situation around. A person you wanted to keep away could appear and start working with you. It will be an uncomfortable situation, but try to resolve it with professionalism and by separating work from personal matters. Making everything more solid in your life is a priority today, so if you need to let go of certain things to be truly well, just do it. Don't risk your heart and emotional stability for anything that comes your way, Virgo. Remember very well that things sometimes hurt, especially in love when we don't have the ability to make everything a little calmer and better. But don't worry, everything will be fine in your heart, because you are deciding for what matters most to you. It could already be a very good time to put more effort into your work, so start giving a little more importance to your career, stop crying over things in your love life and focus on what you have in your life. That's what you need now. It's no longer necessary to focus on things that may be confusing. Prefer quality in your life, not what you're mistaking for something good. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.